Science tells us that habits are deeply ingrained patterns of behavior that our brains have formed over time. These habits are created through a process called neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. When we repeat a behavior over and over again, our brains create neural pathways that make it easier for us to perform that behavior in the future. Neuroplasticity is a double-edged sword when it comes to habits. On one hand, it allows us to form positive habits that can improve our lives, such as exercising regularly or eating a healthy diet. These habits become automatic over time, making it easier for us to stick to them and reap the benefits. On the other hand, neuroplasticity also makes it easy for us to form negative habits that can be harmful to our health and well-being. For example, smoking cigarettes or overeating can create strong neural pathways that are difficult to break. These habits can become so ingrained that they feel almost impossible to change, even when we know they are bad for us. The key to breaking bad habits lies in understanding how our brains form and maintain them. When we engage in a behavior that triggers the release of dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter, our brains associate that behavior with pleasure and reward. This reinforcement strengthens the neural pathways associated with the habit, making it more difficult to break. To overcome a bad habit, we need to disrupt these neural pathways and create new ones that support healthier behaviors. This can be done through a process called habit reversal, where we identify the triggers and rewards that drive our habits and replace them with more positive alternatives. By consciously choosing to engage in new behaviors that align with our goals, we can gradually weaken the neural pathways associated with our old habits and strengthen the ones that support our desired changes. Research has shown that it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit, although this can vary depending on the complexity of the behavior and individual differences. During this time, our brains are actively rewiring themselves to support the new habit, making it easier for us to stick to it in the long run. In conclusion, science tells us that habits are deeply rooted in our brains and can have a powerful impact on our behavior. By understanding how habits are formed and maintained through neuroplasticity, we can take control of our habits and make positive changes that support our health and well-being. With time, patience, and persistence, we can break free from old habits and create new ones that lead to a happier, healthier life.